Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Diablo 4. We're picking up exactly where we left off and we have some points that we can allocate, so I'm going to put these in. We want both Warcry and Rallying Cry. Rallying Cry is going to give us Unstoppable, and we're going to... Geez, which way are we going to go with it? Additional Fury and additional resource gen. There we go. So we're going to go for tactical. And down here on the Warcry side, we want Berserking and Fortify. So I think this is the one that we're going to push for first. Because that way we get Berserking straight away for 4 seconds. And it's just a plain cooldown. There's nothing super special about that. We've got a whole bunch of stuff that we need to... Ooh, more potent blood. Well, seeing as I've got more potent blood, let's have a look and see what we could get. When your core skills overpower an enemy, you spawn 3 volatile blood drops. They will explode. Interesting. Every 40 seconds, your next skill is guaranteed to overpower. That means we could make Whirlwind overpower, which is pretty huge, but it's only every 40 seconds. But that is pretty huge. Call Familiar, don't care about. Flowing Veins, I think, is one. Extra damage over time to enemies that are moving or afflicted by a vampiric curse. Because we do bleeding damage over time, so yeah. Let's get that. We could unequip Undying. And equip Flowing Veins instead. I think this is going to be our final setup. So, 5, 6, and 8 is what we need. In terms of our various packs, I wonder if you can... Okay, it goes on helm, chest armor, gloves, pants, or boots. And I assume that there's a maximum of 5. Yeah. Well, we could put them on already. We don't need any more Eternity. We've got way too much Eternity, actually. Could we strip off... We could strip off all 5 from our armor. And put 2 bits of Frosty on it. I'm now looking at the pack specifically. Okay, so we've got a Thorns one activated. We still need 3 more Ferocity, 5 more Divinity. We may as well stock that up so we've got buffer. And we could change over our helm, but we'll lose a significant amount, so it's probably not worth us doing that just yet. Do we have any trousers? No, we don't. Okay, well let's carry on. because this has been good. We need to upgrade our healing potion. And I was going to go and get some bite berries so we could get ourselves a potion. But for right now, we'll just do that upgrade. This is what I want. So we need Galavine and Biteberry. You know what? Let's just go and get it. Off to Kyovashad, and we'll come down. That was a fun little invasion. That was a fun invasion. I enjoyed that. And what a way to immerse yourself straight away in the mechanics. We should customize our horse just before we head out. We're going to go for the bloody one. We're going to put on the Dark Knight's Barding, because that just looks very spiky. And let's go for the Fetish Mask. Like it. Feels the part.
Not while I'm in town.
Give me the gold. I can't leave it. So, Biteberry and Galavine, they're the two things that we're looking for while we're out here. We should get plenty. Got lots of Biteberry so far. Can always make more Galavine, I guess. But I'd rather find some. And not need to worry about it. Okay, well that was a fun little run around. Okay, let's have a look and see what we've got. So, down in Hawazar there are more vampires. So we can go and do that. Or we can have a look at the aspects. Ooh, actually, chapter 1 is complete on this already. Jeez. Ooh. There's going to be some cool things for different classes in this. We'll claim that straight away. There's some Galavine. And a Pact of Divinity. Will you look at that? So we might as well put the Pact of Divinity on our boots. It's not enough to activate any more. We can maybe activate Flowing Veins if we deactivate the others. Yeah, getting these two activated seems fine. Better than Prey on the Weak. So extra damage over time to enemies that move and afflicted with a curse, and we do damage in an area. And it acts as healing, so that's good. Right, so Yeah, let's have a look at our aspects. Yeah, just ones for our class. So we're looking for offensive ones first of all. Wanton Rupture, we're not going to use that. We are probably... so, Needle Flare, Death Wish, Conceited, and Berserk Ripping. That's what we're looking for. Death Wish. And Needle Flare. Needle Flare is probably going to be the first one for us to do. So let's have a look on the map. That is pretty far away, all the way over here. Well, let's just go straight to the Imperial Library. Now, obviously, getting this is going to be good for us because it's going to give us the benefit, but we want to find one out in the wild to get the proper benefit of it. And I should have gone and made a potion first, and I will do that quickly. And we can clear our inventory out as well. Terrible place to make a potion, but it is what it is. Okay, first up, clearing inventory space.
See you again.
All under the hammer.
I can't do that here.
Luckily, the potion vendor is pretty close by. Okay. Iron Barb Elixir. We'll get 2 of them.
Clarity. Remarkable.
And yes, straight away back to the Imperial Library. Needle Flare aspect, when we get hit, our Thorns has got a chance to just go in an area around us, which is really kind of like double leaning into what we're doing already. Okay. Who is here? There's someone. Well, lots of things are dying very quickly. I don't think it's all our fault, but...
I'm out of fury.
could be our blood skills slightly. Could be our blood skills. Either way, I'm not complaining about it. Feels very powerful, though. Does feel rather powerful. Probably emphasized by the amount of damage we do with our weapon, because we have just upgraded our weapon. Yeah, pretty certain that that is the blood skill that's doing our weapon damage. Well, it means we're going to be leveling up relatively quickly, I guess. Okay, barrier has been dispelled. Let's head on in towards Hell's Annex.
In memory of Grand Mage Emerus, I met him decades ago.
I definitely take a lot of damage from it. Let's double check it. Your attacks deal 40% of maximum life as physical damage to nearby enemies. Can occur once every 4 seconds. It is that, but I'm not really attacking. Maybe it's slightly bugged. Either way, or perhaps by having thorns it counts as me attacking. That's always possible.
A fitting legacy for a fool.
But yeah, I'm definitely doing a lot of area damage and healing from it, so it's gonna help a lot with our survivability. Polearm, we might extract something from that. What's it got on it? Ooh, whenever you deal direct damage while berserking. So this is Berserk Gripping, which is one of the ones that we want. So that is really cool. I'm glad we've found that. We're going to put it on one of our items. It's going to go on one of our dual-handed or dual-wielding things. Sorry, not dual-handed. It's got such a large range as well. I'm all for exploding. This feels like insanely overpowered. Okay. Warcry grants 15% maximum life as Fortify. I suppose I am technically attacking. It's just, you know, they get hit by it before my attack actually goes off. Yeah, it's definitely very powerful. Yeah, I reckon that this is going to be fine. Especially if everything just keeps dying this quickly.
Don't have enough fury.
Alright, let's work on getting some fury. Only a few seconds left. When you're in the middle of combat, 4 seconds is actually a reasonable period of time, but it is still a very powerful ability. Thanks for your contribution to the cause, people. But yeah, having that vampire skill active is really very, very useful. Nothing really in here. Yeah, healing for 1% of our life as well every time it happens per mob that gets injured. Against boss fights, it's not really going to be that useful. But I'm not complaining. Definitely not complaining. What's this? Lethal Shrine. There's the key. Let's go through. Well, I suppose I can finish clearing this area first. Apparently drinking a potion is an attack. I don't see Mother's Judgment being much of a problem. Painful though.
I need more fury.
Little bit more. There we go. Needle flare aspect has been unlocked. And we gained a level, which is always lovely. So we're going to go back to Rallying Cry. Improves our movement speed, resource generation. And we'll push for that being the tactical one as soon as we can. Right. Let's wear our first ring. That's lovely. I think we'll head back and put all of this stuff under the hammer. Except for the berserk ripping aspect, which we can extract. Yeah, I want all items except that. So let's go all magic, all common.
Come back if you need the forge.
And where are we going? All the way up there. Unlocks a character level 25 upon acquiring a Codex of Power aspect. Which I believe I have. I have 2 of them, so should be able to go and have a chat. If not,
I can't do that.
we'll push for level 25 instead. But yeah, it has not unlocked. Definitely a bug. Oh, unless it means acquiring one from here, which is kind of hilarious, because how else are you going to get them? So that's totally a thing. Right. Well, let's pick another aspect to go after. Deathwish aspect. That's going to be the next. Gain Thorns while berserking. Ooh, this is far away. Let's go to Karagar. And we'll pick up a waypoint on the way through. And we'll be able to do our technique quest in a couple of levels as well. So that's pretty nice. I'm actually going to go out the northern side for this one. suppose I could use the pole arm for the moment. It doesn't hurt us. It's just going to mean we're training up a different weapon. Definitely feels like we're right in the middle of everything.
It's love.
Another silent chest, which we're not going to go for at this stage. Hey, more Galavine. Keep on moving up. Getting these resources early on means I won't need to worry about them. We'll just have a pretty constant influx of potions available to us. Alright, there's Braystag. Okay. Let's carry on to that dungeon. Getting all the resources on the way through. There's a lot of silent chests. Have they... I mean, I'm guessing they've buffed the spawn of them. But have they also, like, buffed the contents? Are they now worth going after? I might see if I can find out on Monday when I play with my brother. Okay, we are freeing prisoners in here.
In memory of Bishop Failway and her knights, someone must remember us. We were ousted from Braestick. You saved my life. Even the hills, but it's all gone wrong. The prisoners spoke their heathen tongue and invoked.
Opening prisoners is an attack.
All was chaos. We were swarmed.
That's so funny to me.
On the Glen folk too. They died first, tied down. The knights soon after. I'm ashamed to say I hid. Tell our story. Let it be known we died in sacrifice to the light.
Alright, we're pushing around to the left. Prisoner remains count as prisoners. Totally do. 4 left to find. There's one. There's another. Fine, I guess we're gonna have to fight for a bit. This guy's got too much health and incentive to attack me. I am liking how these go, really am. So,
I'm not ready yet.
oh, just about made it out of the explosion.
Wouldn't have made it without you.
You saved my life.
That's the last of them. Let's head on further in. Now, getting the aspects early is going to make the general leveling process easier because we'll be able to push ourselves a little bit harder. and fill out any gaps in our build as we go. Yeah, once there's a lot of them and they've got quite a bit of health, that vampiric ability isn't quite as powerful. But we're still pretty strong because of it, so I am liking it. Let's get him gone. Vulnerable and executed. I mean, he was definitely vulnerable if he got hit by that. Blast Wave Shrine, as if we're not doing enough AoE damage. I wish I could get like a readout on my screen of how much Thorns damage I have at any one time. Because I am curious like how much it is. I know that we do a lot of damage to them when they attack us. I suppose I can bring up my stats. So 51 at the moment. But that would go up when I attack things. Okay, at least I've got it in the right place. So next time we're properly in combat. $132 it goes up to. Which is pretty good, I'd say. Oh, well, forever. Okay, well, let's get the next rallying cry. That gives us unstoppable, so we've got a way of getting out of crowd control stuff. Try and avoid most of the hits. Oh, that was a little painful. Get our barrier up. Our fortify is nice and big in these fights. There we go. Dungeon complete. Death Wish aspect unlocked. Now, we could carry on and Aspect of Berserk Ripping, get that next. We need to do Mournfield in the Dry Steppes for that one. Ooh, we also need Dire. There's a lot that we also need. For the moment, let's head back to town. Salvage up our stuff, and rather than just focus entirely on dungeons, let's maybe do some vampire killing. We'll clear our inventory first, actually. Because there's many different ways of leveling up. If we
Greetings.
do something for the tree, that'd be quite good. We can wear that. That's a slight improvement. That is a even bigger improvement. And the rest, I think, can all get salvaged up at the moment. So, what can we do for the tree that's going to be useful? Slay lots. Kill 2 bloodseekers. Destroy vampire structures. Okay, vampire structures could be fun. Okay, in the Blood Harvest. Hey, look, we do get to keep our keys. That's good to know.
I'm not ready yet.
So that is direct, useful, applicable information. Which means we're going to spend a lot of time killing vampires. If we know we're not going to lose the stuff from it, there is no reason not to just like pootle around in the area doing all the murders. Looks like we have structures and things down here. You were a pretty big beastie, weren't you? There's a bloodlet. Ooh, you're a big chunky chap, aren't you? We'll get you gone. War sickle, eh? Okay. That is one more gone. Only 16 minutes until this current thing's done. But it doesn't matter because it'll just move on to a new area and we're not going to lose anything because of it. And I think that's a real important thing. Because you might not have a full 40, 50 minutes to play. So being able to get partial progress in some areas and then transfer it across, really very useful. Hey, just doing what I can. Okay, that's one more of the structures done. Definitely don't want to be in there just like soaking it all up. But man, we kill them so easily with that. Like just the rank and file mobs. Tree of Whispers wants to see us. So after we've cleared a couple of these, I think we'll go and see them. I'd like to kill one more thing, gain a level, and then open that chest. There we go. Divinity. Okay. And Tactical Rallying Cry. Generates 20 Fury, grants additional resources. Oh my god, that is big on the old Divinity, isn't it? And it's better than... Okay. let's have a look at our things. So we've still got Hemomancy. We don't have any of the ferocity that we need. We also don't have any decent trousers. Okay, we've got 3 active now. So, Pool Blood Beneath Us, Hemomancy, and Jagged Spikes. It's not bad. Let's put points into Jagged Spikes. And we're going to go to the Tree of Whispers and see what reward we get. Next time, we're going to pick up the level 15 Barbarian skill, and that will give us our technique, which we're going to probably change a couple of times, but eventually we're going to lean into those two-handed axes. But for right now,
It is done.
let's go for check the collection of amulets. We don't have any amulets.
Fit for a king.
Lots of gold and things. Ooh, wow. Okay. +1 rankable defensive skills. +1 rankable brawling skills. Yeah, quite like that. There's some pretty good good things available. Right. So, in terms of items, I think we can just salvage up what we've got left. And handing that in gave us like half a level. That is so much. All under the hammer. Very nice. Okay. Let's have a look. So, we don't care about item upgrading. Extraction and imprinting we do kind of care about. So, yeah, let's go do some busy work in Kyovashad. And then we'll pick up the Barbarian quest. So busy work for item upgrading.
Let's have a look at you. Look.
Let's upgrade this. There we go. Bit of XP.
I'm not ready yet. As I'm sure you know, the pro you might.
Cool. And we learned a little bit about extraction and imprinting. So, Barbarian, Master of Battle. This is going to be over at Kabardu. So we'll head over and we'll be in prime position to start off with that. Now the pole arms, what do they do? Oh, they increase lucky hit chance. I like the additional bonuses actually. The two-handed sword is actually really nice if you're into bleeding damage. That's pretty incredible. We are looking to do extra against vulnerable enemies, but that's also luck. Ooh. Chance to activate lucky hit increased by 1%. So I see up to a 0% chance to gain 5 fury when hitting a crowd controlled enemy. Interesting. Increased damage to stunned enemies. Increased critical strike chance against injured enemies. Very specific. The level 10 bonuses is actually pretty cool. 10% chance to gain berserking for 1.5 seconds when you hit a stunned enemy. Nice. That's very specific. You deal 15% increased critical strike damage to stunned and vulnerable enemies while berserking. Oh, I suppose it's to stunned or vulnerable, rather than stunned and vulnerable. It's probably just bad phrasing. Because critical strike damage relies on you actually getting a critical hit. So it's, yeah, quite set up. Still, I'm liking how leaning into Thorns is going for us. We're going to keep doing more of this. Thank you very much for coming along, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this. As always, if you have, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for another episode of Diablo 4. See you soon.